My precious child, before we begin this sacred journey together, I need you to understand something profound. You are not here by accident. This very moment, as you listen to these words, heaven is holding its breath. Angels are positioned. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. You are literally seconds away from a spiritual shift that will change everything. I ask you, beloved one, do not let distractions pull you away. Put aside the noise of the world. Silence the phone. Quiet the mind. Every single word that follows has been written with divine love and intention, specifically for your heart, for your season, for your breakthrough. This is not just another message. This is your personal invitation from heaven. Please, stay with me until the very end. Subscribe to this channel and return daily, for I have so much more to pour into your spirit. You are about to witness the power of my voice speaking directly into your circumstances, your dreams, your deepest longings. The shift you've been waiting for is about to begin. My beloved child, listen not just with your ears, but with the depths of your soul. This moment you find yourself in, quiet as it may seem, ordinary as it may feel, is sacred beyond measure. It is not random. It is not coincidence. This is the hour I have set apart before the foundations of the world were laid, a divine intersection between your desperate longing and my unchanging promise. You have not stumbled here by accident, precious one. Every step you took to arrive at this moment, even the missteps, even the moments when doubt clouded your vision, even the times you felt completely lost, I used them all to bring you right here, right now. While you were questioning my timing, I was preparing your blessing. While you were breaking under pressure, I was building your character. While you thought I was silent, I was speaking to your spirit in whispers deeper than human words could ever express. You may feel bone-tired, beloved. You may feel invisible, unseen by those around you. You may even wonder if I have somehow passed you by, if your moment has come and gone. But hear me clearly with every fiber of your being. I have never taken my eyes off of you, not for a single moment. You have been carried when you couldn't walk, covered when you felt exposed, and carefully led even when you couldn't perceive my guiding hand. I have watched your silent battles that no one else could see. I have collected your unseen tears in my bottle. I have noticed your faithful steps when no one applauded, when no one acknowledged your sacrifice. And now, in this very moment, I declare to you with all the authority of heaven, this is not the season of delay. This is not the time of waiting. This is the beginning of your divine release. What was buried deep in disappointment is rising to the surface. What was shut tight by fear is opening wide with possibility. What was broken by life's harsh winds is being made whole. Not by your desperate striving, not by your endless effort, but by the gentle, irresistible power of my spirit moving on your behalf. Child of my heart, I am asking you to do something that requires tremendous courage. Say yes to me. Say these powerful words, I receive. Not because you have it all figured out, you don't need to. Not because you feel worthy, your worth comes from me. But because I have called you by name, because I have chosen you from among many, and because your heart, even in its trembling, even in its uncertainty, is willing to trust me once more. The very moment you speak those words, truly, deeply from the core of your being, I receive, something supernatural begins to happen. A river of grace that has been dammed up begins to flow with unstoppable force. Angels that have been assigned to your life since before your birth begin to move on your behalf. Doors that have been locked tight begin to swing open without human effort. Wisdom that once felt distant and unreachable begins to pour down like gentle rain on thirsty ground. You will not have to chase these blessings, beloved. You will not have to manipulate circumstances or force open doors. They will find you. They will seek you out. They will come looking for the heart that has learned to receive. Precious one, step deeper into my presence now. Feel the weight of my love surrounding you like a warm embrace. In this sacred space, time moves differently. Worry loses its grip. Fear begins to dissolve. The anxious thoughts that have been circling your mind like vultures find no place to land. Here, in the shelter of my wings, you are completely safe. Do you feel it, beloved child? That gentle stirring in your spirit? That sudden lightness in your chest? That is not your imagination. That is my presence settling over you like a blanket of peace. I am not distant. I am not far away, watching from some remote corner of heaven. I am here with you, in you, around you, speaking directly to the deepest places of your heart. You have been carrying so much, haven't you? The weight of expectations that were never yours to bear. The burden of other people's opinions that have shaped how you see yourself. The heavy load of past mistakes that whisper lies about your future. But I say to you now, lay it all down. Every burden, every worry, every fear, lay it at my feet and walk away free. In my presence, beloved, you discover who you really are. Not the version of yourself that tries so hard to please everyone. Not the person who hides behind masks of perfection. But the real you, the one I dreamed of before you took your first breath. The you that makes my heart sing with joy. The you that I have been waiting to reveal to the world. Listen to my whisper in the quiet moments. You are more beautiful than you know. You are stronger than you believe. You carry more light than you realize. The enemy has worked overtime to convince you otherwise, but his lies crumble in the warmth of my truth. Every harsh word spoken over you, every rejection that left its mark, every disappointment that made you question your worth, I am healing them all right now. Can you sense the angels drawing near? They have been waiting for this moment, when you would finally be still long enough to receive what I have been trying to give you. Hope is being restored to places that had grown cold with disappointment. Faith is being rekindled in areas where doubt had taken root. Love is flowing into the cracks that pain had carved in your heart. Breathe deeply, my child. With each breath, receive more of my peace. With each heartbeat, feel my love coursing through your veins. You are not alone in this journey. You never have been. Even in your darkest nights when you felt abandoned by everyone, I was there, holding you together when you thought you might fall apart. This presence you feel, remember it. Carry it with you when you step back into the demands of your day. Let it be your sanctuary, your safe place, your source of strength. For no matter what storms may come, no matter what challenges arise, you can always return here to this place of perfect peace in my presence. My treasured child, there is a river flowing from my throne, a river of healing that has your name written on every drop. I want you to step into these waters now, not with your physical feet, but with your wounded heart, your tired soul, your weary spirit. Let the current of my healing grace wash over every hurt you've been carrying. Some wounds run so deep, beloved, that you've learned to live with the pain. You've built your life around the ache, accommodating the hurt as if it were a permanent resident in your heart. But I say to you today, it's time for those old injuries to go. It's time for those tender places to know my touch. It's time for healing to flow into the spaces where tears have been your only companion. Do not fear the process, precious one. Healing sometimes requires us to feel before we can be free. Like a skilled surgeon, I may need to touch the wound before I can heal it completely. Trust me as I work. Trust me as old memories surface. Trust me as emotions you've kept buried begin to rise. This is not punishment. This is liberation. The abandonment you felt when someone walked away, I am healing it now with the assurance that I will never leave you. The rejection that taught you to guard your heart, I am washing it clean with the truth of how deeply you are loved. The betrayal that made you question everyone's motives, I am restoring your ability to trust by proving my faithfulness over and over again. Feel the healing waters flowing over your mind, beloved. Every anxious thought, every worried imagination, every fearful projection about your future, let them be carried away by this river of peace. Your mind was created to be my dwelling place, not a prison of painful memories or a playground for tormenting thoughts. The guilt you've carried for past mistakes, watch it dissolve in the current of my forgiveness. The shame that has whispered lies about your worth, see it being swept downstream, never to return. The regret that has kept you chained to yesterday, feel those chains breaking as you step fully into the freedom of this moment. This healing, my child, is not just about feeling better, though you will. It's not just about finding peace, though peace will find you. This healing is about becoming who I created you to be without the limitations that pain had placed on your heart. You are being prepared for something beautiful, something significant, something that requires a whole heart to carry. As these healing waters flow, you may feel vulnerable, exposed, tender in new ways. This is not weakness, beloved. This is strength. It takes tremendous courage to let yourself be healed. It takes faith to believe that life can be different than it has been. And you, precious child, have that courage. You have that faith. Even if it feels small, even if it trembles, it is enough for me to work with. Let every cell in your body receive this healing. Let every memory be touched by my peace. Let every wounded place know the tender care of your Creator. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not damaged goods. You are my beloved child, being lovingly restored to wholeness. Beloved child, turn with me now and look back at the path that brought you here. See how your yesterday, with all its imperfections, all its pain, all its unfinished business, has been working together for your good. Even the parts that brought tears, even the chapters that felt like endings, even the seasons that seemed wasted. I have been weaving it all into a beautiful tapestry of grace. But now, precious one, it is time to be set free from the grip of yesterday. Too long you have allowed the past to dictate the possibilities of your present. Too long you have worn the labels that old experiences tried to place on you. Too long you have believed the lie that because something happened then, it must define what can happen now. I am breaking those chains today, beloved. The chain of I'm not good enough that was forged in moments of criticism. Broken. The chain of I always mess things up that was welded together by past mistakes. Shattered. The chain of I can't trust anyone that was linked by betrayal and disappointment. Destroyed. You are free, my child. Completely, utterly, magnificently free. The voice that has been whispering, you're too old, you're too young, you've missed your chance, you're too damaged, you're not qualified. That voice has no authority over your tomorrow. That voice is not my voice. My voice speaks possibility over your life. My voice declares potential in your future. My voice says, your best days are ahead of you. Release your grip on the grudges you've been holding, beloved. They were never meant to be carried this long. They have become heavy stones in the backpack of your heart, weighing you down, slowing your progress, stealing your joy. One by one, take them out and lay them down. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. The person who hurt you, release them to me. The situation that went wrong, let me have it. The opportunity that passed you by, trust that I have something better prepared. Your hands were created to receive blessings, not to clutch painful memories. Open them now and let the past fall away. Feel the lightness that comes with letting go, precious child. Notice how much easier it is to breathe when you're not carrying the weight of yesterday's hurts. Observe how much clearer your vision becomes when it's not clouded by old disappointments. This is what freedom feels like. This lightness, this clarity, this sense of possibility expanding in every direction. I am giving you permission to write a new story, beloved. The chapters that came before were necessary for your growth, your character, your compassion. But they do not determine the plot of what comes next. You are not the victim of your history. You are the victor who has overcome it. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are refined by how you chose to respond. Step into this new day with the confidence that comes from knowing you are completely loved, totally forgiven, and absolutely free. The sun is rising on a new season of your life, and it is more beautiful than anything you have ever experienced before. My precious child, pause for a moment and feel the stirring in your spirit, that gentle tugging in your heart, that whisper that says, "There's more." That is not wishful thinking. That is not fantasy. That is my voice calling you to step into the purpose I placed within you before you were even formed in your mother's womb. You were not created by accident, beloved. You were not an afterthought in the grand design of the universe. You were specifically, intentionally, lovingly crafted for this time, this place, this generation. There is something that only you can do, something that only you can say, something that only you can become. And the world is waiting, whether it knows it or not, for you to discover what that is. I have been preparing you for this moment of calling, precious one. Every experience you've walked through, the joyful ones and the painful ones, the victories and the defeats, the seasons of plenty and the seasons of want, they have all been part of your preparation. You have been earning credentials that can't be taught in any classroom, developing strength that can only come through testing, gaining wisdom that emerges only from walking through fire and finding me faithful on the other side. That dream that keeps resurfacing in your heart, that vision that makes you feel alive when you think about it, that burden for people or places or problems that won't leave you alone, that is not random. That is revelation. That is me showing you a piece of the puzzle that is your divine assignment. Don't let the enemy convince you that you're not qualified, beloved child. Moses thought he wasn't a good speaker. David was just a shepherd boy. Esther was an orphan. Gideon called himself the weakest in his family. But I don't call the equipped. I equip the called. And I have called you. The skills you will need, I will give them to you. The connections that must be made, I will orchestrate them. The resources required, I will provide them. The doors that need to open, I hold all the keys. Your job is not to figure out all the how. Your job is to say yes to the what, yes to the calling, yes to the assignment, yes to the purpose. I see the hesitation in your heart, precious one. I understand the fear that whispers, what if I fail? What if I'm wrong? What if I step out and fall flat on my face? But let me tell you a secret. There is more risk in hiding your light than in letting it shine. There is more danger in burying your gifts than in using them. There is more to fear from staying small than from stepping into your calling. You have been anointed for this, beloved. Before you knew me, I knew you and set you apart. I have placed my spirit within you, my power at your disposal, my wisdom in your heart. You are not walking into this calling alone. You are walking in partnership with the Creator of the universe. Listen to my voice above all others. You are ready. You are equipped. You are called. The time is now. The season is here. Step forward with holy confidence, knowing that I go before you to prepare the way, and I walk beside you to give you strength. My beloved child, as you step forward into this calling, into this new season I have prepared for you, there are important instructions I must give you for the journey ahead. Listen carefully, for these words will be your compass when the path seems unclear, and your anchor when the storms arise. First, beloved, never forget that this journey is not about your strength. It is about mine working through you. When challenges come that seem too big for your abilities, remember that I specialize in doing the impossible through ordinary people who are extraordinary in their willingness to trust me. Your weakness is not disqualification. It is the perfect opportunity for my power to be displayed. Stay close to my voice, precious one. In the noise of this world, in the chaos of competing opinions, in the confusion of countless options, you must learn to distinguish my whisper from all other sounds. Spend time with me each morning before the demands of the day crowd in. Let my words be the first voice you hear, my truth the first thing that fills your mind, my love the first thing that touches your heart. Guard your thoughts with fierce determination, beloved child. The battlefield of your destiny is in your mind. What you think about, you will move toward. What you meditate on, you will manifest. Feed your mind on my promises, not on your problems. Focus on my faithfulness, not on your fears. Think about what I have said about you, not what others have said against you. Surround yourself with people who believe in your calling, precious one. Distance yourself from voices that consistently speak doubt, discouragement, and limitation over your life. You cannot afford to have dream killers in your inner circle. You need dream builders, faith speakers, vision holders who will remind you of who you are when you forget, who will push you forward when you want to quit, who will celebrate your victories and comfort you through defeats. Be patient with the process, beloved. Great things are not built overnight. Destinies are not fulfilled in a single moment. Character is developed through seasons, not seconds. Trust my timing even when it doesn't align with your timeline. What I am building in you and through you is designed to last, and lasting things require careful construction. When opposition comes, and it will come, precious child, do not be surprised or discouraged. Opposition is often confirmation that you are on the right track. The enemy doesn't waste energy fighting people who aren't a threat to his kingdom. When you encounter resistance, thank me for it, because it means you are advancing into territory that matters. Give generously along the way, beloved. Share what you have been given. Encourage others as I have encouraged you. Lift up those who are struggling as I have lifted you up. Help others discover their calling as I have helped you discover yours. What flows through you will multiply back to you in ways you cannot imagine. Most importantly, my precious child, remember that success in my kingdom is not measured by worldly standards. It is not about how big your platform becomes or how many people know your name. True success is faithfulness to your calling, obedience to my voice, and love for my people. Stay humble, stay hungry, stay holy. Walk forward now with these instructions written on your heart. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into your inheritance. My precious child, I see the weariness in your eyes, the heaviness in your steps, the weight you've been carrying that no one else can see. You have been fighting battles that others don't even know exist. You have been pressing forward when everything within you wanted to quit. You have been believing for breakthrough when all evidence suggested it would never come. But I want you to know something that will breathe new life into your weary soul. I am so proud of you. Proud of your persistence when the road grew difficult. Proud of your faith when circumstances contradicted my promises. Proud of your heart that has remained soft toward me even when life has been hard on you. You feel like you're walking through mud, don't you, beloved? Every step requires enormous effort. Progress feels painfully slow. You look around and see others seeming to dance through life while you struggle just to put one foot in front of the other. But here's what you cannot see from your perspective. You are not falling behind. You are being refined. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The resistance you feel is not random, precious one. It is purposeful. I am developing strength in you that can only come through strain. I am building character in you that can only be forged under pressure. I am creating a testimony in you that will encourage countless others who will face similar struggles. When Moses led the Israelites through the wilderness, they couldn't see that every difficult day was taking them closer to the promised land. When David hid in caves from Saul, he couldn't see that he was being prepared to rule a kingdom. When Joseph sat in prison, he couldn't see that he was being positioned to save nations. And you, my beloved child, cannot see all that I am accomplishing through this season of pressing. Rest in me now, precious one. Not the kind of rest that comes from avoiding challenges, but the rest that comes from knowing that I am in control, even when everything feels out of control. The rest that comes from trusting my heart, even when you cannot trace my hand. The rest that comes from believing my promises even when your present circumstances tell a different story. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, beloved. The answer to your prayers is on its way. The door you've been knocking on is about to swing wide open. The miracle you've been believing for is about to manifest. But even if it takes longer than you hoped, even if the journey proves more challenging than you anticipated, I will be with you every step of the way. You are not walking alone through this wilderness season, my child. I am your cloud by day and your fire by night. I am your strength when you feel weak, your hope when you feel discouraged, your peace when you feel anxious. Lean into me now, and let me carry you when walking feels too difficult. Remember the victories I have already given you. Remember the times I made a way when there seemed to be no way. Remember how I provided when resources ran low, how I healed when sickness came, how I restored when relationships broke. I have been faithful before, and I will be faithful again. Soon, very soon, you will look back on this season and understand why it was necessary. You will see how it shaped you, strengthened you, prepared you for what was coming next, and you will thank me for loving you enough to walk you through the wilderness to get you to your promise. My beloved child, as you move forward in this calling, as you step into the fullness of what I have prepared for you, I must warn you about the subtle traps that seek to derail your destiny. The enemy cannot stop what I have ordained for your life, but he will try to distract you from it, delay you from it, or dilute the power of it. Be watchful, precious one, of the good things that seek to rob you of the best things. Not every opportunity that presents itself is from me. Not every door that opens is meant for you to walk through. Not every invitation is divinely orchestrated. Learn to discern between my voice and the voice of well-meaning people who don't understand your assignment. The enemy will often use your strengths against you, beloved. If you are compassionate, he will overwhelm you with needs that are not yours to meet. If you are gifted, he will tempt you to use your gifts in arenas where I have not called you. If you are ambitious, he will offer you shortcuts that bypass character development. Stay close to my heart and ask me about everything. Social media can become a dangerous distraction, my child. It can steal your focus, contaminate your contentment, and convince you that everyone else is further along than you are. Don't let the highlight reels of others become the comparison that steals your joy. Your journey is unique. Your timeline is perfect. Your progress is exactly where it needs to be. Be careful of the voices that flatter your ego, precious one. Beware of people who tell you only what you want to hear, rather than what you need to hear. Surround yourself with those who love you enough to speak truth into your life, even when that truth is uncomfortable. Pride comes before a fall, and flattery is often the elevator that takes you to dangerous heights. Don't let past success become present complacency, beloved. What got you to where you are may not get you to where you're going. Stay hungry for more of me. Stay humble about your accomplishments. Stay learning, growing, stretching into new levels of faith and obedience. Financial abundance, when it comes, and it will come, can be one of the greatest distractions of all, my child. Money is not evil, but the love of money is. Let wealth be a tool in your hands, not a master over your heart. Use it to advance my kingdom, bless my people, and extend my love in practical ways. Even ministry itself can become a distraction from intimacy with me, precious one. Don't let serving me replace spending time with me. Don't let doing great works for my kingdom substitute for maintaining a great relationship with the King. Your first calling is to be with me. Everything else flows from that place of connection. Guard your time, beloved child. It is your most precious resource. Say no to good things, so you can say yes to God things. Protect your schedule like you would protect your family. Create margins for rest, for reflection, for relationship with me and with those you love most. When distractions come, and they will come in beautiful, appealing packages, remember what you're really fighting for. Remember the lives that will be touched through your obedience. Remember the legacy you're building. Remember that you have been chosen for such a time as this. Stay focused, my beloved. Keep your eyes on the prize. Your calling is too important, your assignment too significant, your destiny too valuable to be derailed by anything or anyone. I will help you discern. I will give you wisdom. I will keep you on the path I have prepared for you. My beloved child, it's time for you to understand a profound truth that will transform how you walk through life. You don't just carry my presence, you carry my authority. You are not just a beloved child. You are a chosen representative of the kingdom of heaven on earth. This is not arrogance. This is identity. This is not presumption. This is purpose. I have given you authority over every circumstance that tries to intimidate you, precious one. Authority over every fear that attempts to paralyze you. Authority over every lie that seeks to define you. Authority over every force that works against my plan for your life. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a victor who can change them through the power I've placed within you. When you speak my words, beloved, they carry the same power as when I speak them. When you pray my will, heaven moves to align earth with that prayer. When you declare my promises over your life, angels are dispatched to make sure those promises come to pass. You are not hoping for things to change. You are authorizing change through the power of agreement with me. Stop begging me for what I've already given you, precious child. Stop pleading for breakthrough when you have the authority to break through. Stop asking me to move mountains when I've given you the faith to command them to move. Rise up in the authority I've placed within you and begin to operate from victory, not toward victory. That sickness that's trying to take root in your body, you have authority over it. Declare healing in my name. That financial lack that's causing anxiety, you have authority over poverty. Speak provision into your situation. That relationship that seems beyond repair, you have authority to see restoration. Pray reconciliation over it with confident expectation. The enemy has been lying to you about your power, beloved. He's convinced you that you're weak, helpless, at the mercy of whatever life throws at you. But I say to you today, you are mighty in battle. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness and precious to the kingdom of light. Walk with the confidence of someone who knows who they are and whose they are, precious one. Enter rooms knowing that you carry the presence of the Most High God. Speak with the authority of someone who has been given access to the throne room of heaven. Make decisions from a place of divine wisdom, not human reasoning. This authority comes with great responsibility, beloved child. Use it to heal, not to hurt. Use it to build up, not to tear down. Use it to bring freedom, not bondage. Use it to demonstrate my love, not to display your power. Authority without love becomes tyranny. Power without compassion becomes dangerous. When others see you operating in this authority, they may not understand it. They may question it, challenge it, or even oppose it. Don't let their reaction diminish your confidence in what I've given you. Jesus faced the same resistance when he walked in divine authority, and you will too. Stay humble, stay loving, but don't back down from walking in the fullness of who you are. You have authority to bind what shouldn't be and loose what should be in every situation you encounter. You have authority to break generational curses and release generational blessings. You have authority to shift atmospheres, change outcomes, and influence destinies through the power of agreement with my will. Rise up now, my beloved child. No more shrinking back. No more hiding behind insecurity. No more apologizing for the calling I've placed on your life. You are my representative, my ambassador, my chosen vessel. Walk in the authority I've given you, and watch as heaven comes down to earth through your life. My precious child, can you feel it? The shift in the atmosphere around your life. The subtle but significant changes that signal a new season is dawning. You are entering a time of divine increase, not just in material things, though that will come, but in every area that matters to your soul and your purpose. This increase, beloved, is not about accumulation for accumulation's sake. It's about expansion for impact's sake. I am enlarging your capacity because I am about to enlarge your assignment. I am increasing your resources because I am about to increase your responsibility. I am multiplying your influence because I am about to multiply your opportunities to make a difference. Your mind is being increased, precious one. Wisdom that once seemed beyond your reach is now flowing freely. Understanding that once eluded you is now clear. Strategies for challenges that once overwhelmed you are now downloading into your spirit like gentle rain. You are thinking thoughts you've never thought before, seeing solutions you've never seen before, understanding connections you've never understood before. Your relationships are being increased, beloved child. Divine connections are being orchestrated. People who can help you fulfill your calling are being drawn into your circle. Mentors who can guide your steps are being positioned in your path. Partners who share your vision are being prepared for partnership. Even difficult relationships are being healed or removed to make room for what's coming. Your influence is being increased, precious one. Your words are carrying more weight. Your presence is making more impact. Your testimony is touching more hearts. What you thought was insignificant in your life is actually being used significantly in the lives of others. Your sphere of influence is expanding in ways you haven't even noticed yet. Your resources are being increased, beloved. Money that was once tight is beginning to flow. Opportunities that once passed you by are now seeking you out. Doors that once required great effort to open are now swinging wide with ease. What you need is coming to you with less struggle and more grace than you've ever experienced. But with increase comes new levels of testing, my child. The enemy will not celebrate your expansion. He will challenge it, question it, and try to convince you that you don't deserve it. Stay humble but confident. Stay grateful but expectant. Stay generous but wise. Learn to steward increase properly, precious one. Don't let success make you proud or prosperity make you forget your dependence on me. Use every blessing as a platform to bless others. See every increase as an opportunity to advance my kingdom. Remember that to whom much is given, much is required. This season of increase is preparation for something even greater, beloved child. I'm not increasing you just for your sake, though I do delight in blessing you. I'm increasing you because there are people who need what I'm placing in your hands. There are problems that need what I'm developing in your heart. There are places that need what I'm releasing through your life. Receive this increase with joy, my precious child. Don't let guilt or unworthiness make you push away what I'm giving you. You haven't earned it through performance, but you've prepared for it through persistence. You haven't merited it through perfection, but you've positioned yourself for it through faithfulness. The best is yet to come, beloved. This increase you're experiencing now is just the beginning. What I have planned for your life is exceeding abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. Open your hands, open your heart, open your expectations, and receive all that I have prepared for you. My beloved child, after all these words, after all these revelations, after all these promises and instructions, I want to make sure you understand the most important truth of all: who you are to me, not who you might become. Not who you could be if you try harder, but who you already are right now, in this moment, exactly as you sit here listening to my voice. You are my masterpiece, precious one. Before I formed the mountains or set the stars in their places, I was thinking about you. I was designing you. I was dreaming about the day when you would finally understand how much you mean to me. You are not an accident of biology or a random collection of cells. You are a purposeful creation, fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted with intentionality and infinite love. You are chosen, beloved child. Out of all the people who have ever lived or ever will live, I chose you. Not because you were the strongest or the smartest or the most talented, but because you were you. Your heart, your spirit, your unique way of seeing the world, that's what caught my attention. That's what made me say, that one. I want that one in my family. You are loved beyond measure, precious one. My love for you is not conditional on your performance. It doesn't fluctuate with your feelings. It doesn't diminish when you make mistakes or increase when you do everything right. My love for you is constant, eternal, unchanging. It was settled before time began and will continue long after time ends. You are forgiven completely, beloved child. Every mistake you've made, every sin you've committed, every time you've fallen short, It's all been covered by my grace. You don't have to earn forgiveness. You already have it. You don't have to work for acceptance. You're already accepted. You don't have to prove your worth. Your worth was established when I chose you. You are equipped divinely, precious one. Everything you need for life and godliness has been placed within you. You have my spirit, my wisdom, my power, my love flowing through your veins. You are not lacking anything necessary for your calling. You are not missing any piece of the puzzle required for your purpose. I have made sure you have everything you need. You are destined for greatness, beloved child. Not the kind of greatness the world celebrates, though that may come too, but the kind of greatness that makes heaven rejoice. The greatness of a life lived in surrender to me. The greatness of a heart that loves without condition. The greatness of a spirit that serves without recognition. The greatness of a soul that shines my light in dark places. You are my ambassador, precious one. Everywhere you go, you represent me. Every word you speak has the potential to carry my voice. Every action you take can demonstrate my character. Every choice you make can reflect my heart. You are my hands and feet in this world, my love with skin on, my presence in human form. You are protected powerfully, beloved child. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No plan of the enemy will succeed. No scheme of darkness will overcome the light that lives within you. You walk under my covering, surrounded by my angels, shielded by my love. You are safer than you know, more secure than you feel. You are headed somewhere incredible, precious one. Your best days are not behind you. They stretch out before you like an endless horizon of possibility. Your greatest victories are yet to be won. Your most significant contributions are yet to be made. Your deepest joy is yet to be experienced. Your fullest life is yet to be lived. Never forget who you are, beloved child. When the world tries to label you with limitations, remember, I have called you limitless. When circumstances try to convince you that you're ordinary, remember, I have declared you extraordinary. When the enemy whispers lies about your worth, remember, I have proven your value by paying the ultimate price for your freedom. You are mine, precious one, completely, eternally, joyfully mine, and I am yours. Always have been, always will be. This relationship we share is the foundation of everything else in your life. Build on it, rest in it, draw strength from it. Let it be the source of your confidence and the wellspring of your peace. My beloved child, we have journeyed together through these sacred moments, and now we arrive at the crescendo of all I have been speaking over your life. Your destiny. Not a distant dream, not a maybe someday possibility, but the magnificent reality that I have been preparing you for through every season, every challenge, every victory, every tear. Your destiny, precious one, is woven into the very fabric of my eternal plan. Before I spoke the world into existence, I saw you fulfilling your purpose. Before the first star blazed to life, I knew the light you would carry. Before time began its march forward, I had already written your name in the story of redemption, transformation, and divine love that I am telling through human history. You were born for such a time as this, beloved child. Not in some other generation, not in some different circumstance, but right here, right now, in this moment of history. The challenges your generation faces, the problems that seem overwhelming, the darkness that appears to be spreading, you are part of my answer to all of it. You carry solutions in your spirit that the world desperately needs. Your destiny is not just about personal fulfillment, precious one. Though you will be deeply fulfilled as you walk in it, your destiny is about divine assignment. There are people whose lives will be forever changed because you said yes to my call. There are situations that will be transformed because you stepped into your purpose. There are places that will know my presence because you carried it there. I see you in your destiny, beloved child, and it takes my breath away. I see you walking in such confidence, such authority, such love that everywhere you go, heaven comes a little closer to earth. I see you speaking words that heal broken hearts, making decisions that alter the course of families, taking actions that shift the spiritual climate of your community. In your destiny, precious one, you are not struggling to make ends meet. You are a conduit of my provision, blessing others from the overflow of what I've given you. You are not fighting to be heard. Your voice carries weight and wisdom that draws people from far and wide. You are not wondering if you matter. Your impact is undeniable, your influence unmistakable. The dreams I've placed in your heart, beloved, are not too big. They are exactly the right size for the destiny I've prepared for you. The vision that seems impossible from your current perspective is completely possible from mine. The calling that feels overwhelming to your natural abilities is perfectly suited to my supernatural power working through you. Your destiny includes restoration, precious one. Broken things being made whole, lost things being found, dead things coming back to life. You will see miracles that will stretch your faith and testimonies that will expand your understanding of my power. You will be both witness to and participant in the impossible becoming inevitable. Your destiny includes multiplication, beloved child. Everything you pour out in love will be multiplied back to you. Every seed you plant in faith will produce a harvest beyond your wildest imagination. Every sacrifice you make for my kingdom will return to you pressed down, shaken together, running over. Your destiny includes legacy, precious one. Long after you've finished your race, the impact of your life will continue rippling through generations. Children will be blessed because of choices you make today. Communities will be stronger because of love you shared. The kingdom of heaven will be more fully established on earth because you were faithful to your calling. As we close this sacred time together, beloved child, I want you to carry these words in your heart. You are seconds away from your spiritual shift. The breakthrough you've been believing for is breaking through right now. The doors you've been knocking on are swinging open. The promises I've made over your life are manifesting in ways you can see and in ways you cannot yet perceive. Walk forward now with holy confidence. Step into your destiny with divine boldness. Embrace your calling with complete surrender. And know that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Your future is secure because it rests in my hands. Your victory is certain because I have already won it. Your joy is guaranteed because I am the source of all joy. You are loved. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are destined for greatness. And your time is now.